Let's find out what happened with Lilith. I was going to end there, but I'm curious now. Of course, let's pick the negative choice. Go on. That's a creepy achievement. I'm truly grateful that you're willing to do this for me, but am I still me right now? I don't know. Yet there was a time I longed for this sight, even if it was nothing more than a fleeting possibility. I mean no harm, it's just that I'm afraid. I never truly wished for it to come true. But regardless, this is your choice. To deny this story and the choice you've made, I completely understand and accept that. Very well then. Let me, she, of this moment fade away forever. I think this is Lily talking. Chapter blank. The first encounter. Are we back to the... Are we back to the beginning? On that afternoon, Lilith appeared. I'm lying on the bed, lost in a blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't even remember the last time I ate. The only thing left for me to do is to die here, and wait for my body to decay. I don't think this is the same from where we started. And then she showed up by the window. What is it? She said nothing. Just tilted her head and looked at you. They were just another object in the room. Of course, you are the real master of this room. You haven't spoken to anyone in a long time, so it takes you a moment to realize how to even start. What should I... Did I just manage to speak? Or is it the choices in this game are meaningless? We're back to the beginning, and these are the same choices. Silence. Even after silence comes more silence, but silence is always destined to be broken. I see, I heard it. You're the protagonist of this game, sitting in your room, ready to pursue the path to win over a beautiful girl. What about you? Are you just a texture on the screen? Are you a fragment of my imagination? Okay. Let's try to be nice now. Guess? Since I still don't know what is happening here, let's try being just nice to her. Do you truly want to know, or is it simply because the only option you can choose is P? Maybe. The next moment, she vanished from your sight. Then she emerged again, this time closer than before. You realize that she did. It meant she had just stepped closer to you. But did you walk towards her instead? A crimson glow, her eyes, that pierced through me, unblinking. This thought lingers in your mind. It feels like it belongs to someone else. Wait, what are these chaotic noises? You already know it's the furniture talking, so... Oh, oops. I can read the story. What it's like to have someone else's eyes fixed upon you. You're staring at me so hard it's making my skin crawl. I hate this feeling. Are you wearing clothes now? Wonderful. I can stay like this with your gaze upon me forever. Then let's keep staring at each other all like this until we both die. Are we really going to die? You're taking this too seriously, Lilith. I started to feel a bit tired of this. Just not say nothing. Say nothing. Say nothing. I wonder if this ends at some point. I'm gonna say it 2 more times. Doesn't I just go and say the other time. Of course. So tell me, do you believe I truly exist? Then do you think she really exists? I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Did I just get a hug? Yes, this gesture could indeed be called a hug. It's kind of a ritual intended to make you feel my presence. So what are you feeling right now? In your description, that sounds like touch. So just faint sensations then. Huh. I hold you tighter, bringing us even closer. So what does it feel like to be held in a tight embrace? Amazing, the sensations are becoming even stronger. Now I'm holding you even tighter. This way, we are becoming one. What does it feel like to be deeply embraced? I've never felt better. The world's made representation, such observation, thought partially is not without truth. Oh my god. Say this one. Let's be kind to her. I love you. Perfect. The ritual was a success. I'm so moved, I could almost cry. Anyway, my name is Lilith. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sweet cake time. The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense, yet their very being points to the existence of other cakes in a symbolic way. That is, the belief in the existence of oven serves a fate or a hypothesis for the existence of time machines, an inexplicable motive at that, experienced by people. Lily, Cake Studies, Volume 2. Is this the same? Or is it not? I wonder. Your Majesty, I've been a long time since went missing. Shall we continue the search? How do you even pronounce that? Is it a mute sound or just blog after blog after... Oh my dear Majesty, however you prefer. After all, this line has no voice acting. Who is... It's a young girl who appears in screens, yellowed notebooks, and fleeting moments of lost time. Like how every Thursday afternoon John takes a walk onto the church square because the pigeons there have finally earned their diplomas. I want to know more about this girl. So none of you know anything? My apologies, Your Majesty. I know. Go ahead. Her name is... and we know she doesn't know anything. The black notebook and strange sense of familiarity washes over you. It feels like sipping an aged wine in deep mahogany colored, nurturing the oak barrel, down into one gulp, the burning sensation traveling from your throat to your lungs, mingling with the surrounding air. It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Let's not open the notebook this time. What are you doing? You scared me. Nothing? You say... Well, then let's continue where we left out. Oh dear, have you forgotten already? Those vows, those bonds, those heartfelt moments are the only memories to Lilith now. Just things never existed in this first place. Oh, bonds, emotions. Yes, bonds, emotions. Even if you don't remember, it's okay. This is a visual notice. You can just use history log to recall everything. And this is the fake thing. Oh, Lily, the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth. I remember everything now. Are you surprised by the lack of proper response? Well, maybe a little. I've restored the real story log for you so you can use properly now. Even though flipping through the history log makes it seem like you weren't listening to me. If it's you, I'm happy to repeat myself countless times. By the way, I haven't properly introduced myself yet. My name is Lily, and I'm your childhood friend. Oh, I see. Is it the same from before? I don't remember now. By the way, you haven't eaten anything in a while, have you? Let's make something to eat. Ta-da! Next is little special sweet cake time. Which means you will be making a delicious strawberry cake under the guidance of Lilith. Then we can bask in the happiness of our achievement as we enjoy the cake together. I don't really get it, but sure, Lilith. Wait. Why? Alright, let's get started. The process is simple. Take a chiffon cake base, spread some cream on top and decorate it with strawberries. First, we'll make a cake base. Take milk, cooking oil, next to the cabinet. Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's the question you ask yourself. But regardless, this is worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet that they are in the cabinet. Open the cabinet door. They're really here. Could it be that the angelic dream maiden prepared them in advance? Takes out milk. It's the same for before. You look at the joke in front of you and profound sadness blows your heart. Kind of feeling one might call fate, when it's an egg destiny truly decided. Is the moment it comes into existence, the moment it's noticed by the girl in front of you, or the moment its fragile cell is shattered by the external force, or perhaps in this modern age where heroism erodes grand ideals, the concept of fate has long since dissolved. Next at Milch, this is the same, and I'm not reading it with sorrow this time. And then mix. Let's mix. All done, the batter is ready. Next, all we have to do is put it in the oven. Place the batter in the oven. The oven begins its work, just like any normal oven in this world. It marks your release from the tedious labor of machinery, granting your fleeting moment of freedom. What's wrong? You still haven't answered my earlier question. What exactly are you? Your presence doesn't make any sense. You're right. Strange girls suddenly appearing in your house? With such a premise, is this the most promising masterpiece of the year, or just a cliched horror suspense story? So, what's your opinion? You're a murderer. You're a ghost. You're a nagging mom. You're just a game character. Let's say this one is the less rude of all this. I see. If that's how you feel, then I'll do my best to match your expectations. Oh dear. You can just laze around at home all day, doing nothing, okay? Even if you're not helping your mom with chores, at least go outside, talk to people, try new things, and search for the meaning of life. You can just keep living like this. at your age, other people are brimming with energy, working hard every day with clear goals in life, and they even help their moms with chores. Why can't you be more sensible? Every day doing nothing but playing on the computer. What's so great about computers anyway? Besides, at this rate, your mom really doesn't know what to do anymore. But something like that. But Lily doesn't give off that kind of vibe at all. It's exactly the same. Definitely no, I was just joking. It's exactly the same. How could you? Anyway, I think I'm a nagging mom. Because you aren't perceiving me through your own perspective, aren't you? When understanding the existence of another, the concepts that most easily come to mind are not metrics like red blood cells or white blood cells count, nor eosinophil indices. It's still concepts like friend, family, those you dislike, people you love, or those absolutely want to avoid, isn't it? Whether it's a murderer, a ghost, a nagging mom, or a game character, these are all extensions of such concepts. For these concepts to exist, a premise quietly hides itself, have you noticed? Premise that is the self as a perspective, self-pink paths of a hidden pot, a sizzling hamburger patty under the heat. Of course, you've seen it. Yes, the premise that enables the concepts, it's the self as the observer's perspective. A friend to whom? Someone disliked by whom? Someone loved by whom? How do you murder ghosts, moms, or game characters interact with me? What kind of existence is Lily's identity? Meeting me with such an identity, that's what stories will unfold between us. It is precisely because these things are connected to the self that they become so significant to you. It is precisely because these identities are the judgment of the self that they hold such supreme importance. You might think I'm saying something obvious, but in truth, the self is a modern invention. In earlier times, the world was once a complete world, where all things harmoniously merge. Occasionally, some might notice the existence of the self as a perspective, but most devoted their energy to exploring grand ideas. These ideas were magnificent, perfect, all-encompassing. Sometimes they manifested as matter, sometimes as gods, sometimes as logos. But no matter what, as long as people thought of their existence, they felt reassured. Then time moved into the modern era, and the self was discovered. When people regarded themselves as the object of observation, the world split into two parts, subjective and objective. Thus, the world unfolded again. This time, it fractured like a mirror, and the shards reflected countless smaller worlds. This time, it became inseparably linked to the self as a perspective. And this marks the beginning of every topic we discuss. Wait, why are you suddenly telling me? No more gods. What a sad story this is. I don't know. Do I truly exist? You mentioned before that you wanted to explore this question with me. So in time to come, we will do all sorts of things together and contemplate certain topics. Until the story ends, where you can firmly make your own choices. Is this perspective really that important? Maybe you will ask this. Anyone with common sense would think that the world is naturally functioning as it should, wouldn't they? Just like this game is naturally running as it should. Yes, you've found the key, common sense. So-called common sense is a crucial tool by which the self perceives the world. As long as we leverage the power of common sense to selectively gather the information we need, the world presents itself to us in an understandable way. Common sense is so reliable that it often makes people forget the self as a perspective. In this game, the common sense you need is a visual novel. And since it's a visual novel, it's typical variations of text combined with images and backgrounds. Essentially, they are quite similar and easy to understand. For example, you see Lilith's sprite and the dialog box says Lilith. So you assume that it's Lilith speaking to you, but is common sense truly infallible? What if that's not the case at all? What if all these words are being said by Lilith's hairband? What if the name Lilith in the lilac box means absolutely nothing? Similarly, you see the scene behind me and conclude this story is taking place in a room. But what if we zoomed out from this scene? Okay, this is the same. It's a movie set and cameras are pointing right at us. Perhaps the world outside is a desolate wasteland ruined by earthquakes. Perhaps this is the last refuge of human civilization. Perhaps this is a story taking place from another planet. The moment common sense falters, the appearance of the world before you changes. The world is no longer complete, it demands more explanations. At this point, the exploration of the self begins. Based on the different experiences of the self, the appearance of the world also changes. You giving an answer, are you keeping silent, or are you engaging in some sort of experimental performance art? Perhaps the answer doesn't matter as much. Maybe you simply need to outlet for your emotions, or perhaps you just need a confirmation of your own existence. And no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. And then you gaze fixes on the running oven, a fateful glance. Stop thinking like that. Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. Like being told not to think of an elephant, you're thinking of one anyway. Your worst fears come true. In the next second, the oven makes a sound. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be a time machine? Here we go again with the time machine. Now stop this thought. Okay, it's still baking in there. You can hear it talking? A time machine's workflow is simple. Put something inside, close the door, then open the door and take it out. Moreover, the state of the item is different when it comes out and when it comes in. Yes, that's exactly my overflow. It won't do, absolutely not. If the oven really turns into a time machine, terrible things will happen. Terrible things? Yes. If the oven truly becomes a time machine, the world lines will shift dramatically. Our current lives will crumble apart and everything will be reconstructed into a new form. Have you heard of this popular theory? Even the smallest change, like the flutter of butterfly wings, can cause a hurricane far away. So we can predict how the oven turning into a time machine might impact the real world. For example, we might end up in a dystopian world where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day, and if anyone breaks the rules, they will be... That doesn't sound too bad, let's say that. Indeed. In any case, the task of convincing the oven falls to you. You must make it believe that it's just an oven. Rather, just make yourself and the observer believe it's just an oven. Alright, leave it to me. Make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven. I need to find the right thought and capture it before it sleeps away. I'm ready. I'm so freaking ready. Did I do it? Ding! The oven made a crisp sound. It signals that the process was complete. Open the oven. Are you an oven or a time machine? It's a normal cake. Thank goodness, we did it. Did you smell something burnt? Burnt? Takes out the baking tray. did this happen? Okay, let's just... This is the same that we already saw. Skank. Ne. Okay, I clean it up. Thank you. I'm really sorry making you help with this. I enjoyed baking the cake with you. That's enough for me. You're right. The process is what matters. Before meeting you, I thought life was meaningless. I just waited for it to crush me. Uh-huh. But now I found something new, some kind of new motivation. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe I can do more. Thank you. So I'm continuing to be nice to her. In the next moment, you feel a faint pressure on your shoulders and back. The essence of her hair and the softness of her skin. When the brief moment ends, Lily gazes at you warmly, but there's a hint of mischief in her eyes. But now that the scene of the crime is cleaned up, it's time for Lily to repay you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes with anticipation. Nothing's going to happen. You can open them now. Ta-da! This place is amazing. It's amazing. Right, it's amazing. Alright, I almost forgot the main event. Just one snap of my fingers and a delicious cake appears. Just as a reward, please enjoy the little special strawberry cake. Just appear on the table. Thanks, I'll begin. Let's just go with it. Doesn't seem to have any flavor. Let's just say it's a strawberry cake. Can taste a strawberry cake now. Great, give it a try. And so you and Lily share a strawberry cake and spend a joyful moment together. This is still broken though. Okay. I think I'm gonna end things here for this game at least. And I'm going to try to find a guide to know if I'm doing this the correct way or if I'm going to get another ending or something, so I can get more information about what's happening, because I don't think this game is just this, because while it's been fun, I would like to know what's really going on. So I'm going to find that, and we will back to this game tomorrow, I think. In the meantime, remember, you are not an oven.